Hey guys, Duke of Flannel here. Today I'm showing you some of the weapons I've been trying, some of my various builds. This first one that I got, I only really got one good invasion for this guy. This was before they buffed all the finger spells. This is basically kid named Finger. It's an int arc build. I definitely plan on revisiting him. Piercing Microcosm is fun. The fingers are fun. Yeah, I'll be returning to this guy for sure. Just wanted to give a little teaser. The next invasion I'm doing, I believe, yeah, is the Carian thrusting shield. Now the dueling shields are kind of weird. They feel really weird to play. Like you're basically just jabbing at people. I guess I forgot that it was a shield because you can see I block like trash this entire invasion. But they can be very oppressive. I've learned from being on the receiving end of them. As you can see, I mean, you can roll catch pretty well with it. I mean, I got him. GG's. The next weapon I tried out was the long-hafted axe that the Death Knights uses. This is on a faith, mostly faith build, just enough strength to use the weapon. You can go under Blasphemous Blade there. And I think I was so oppressive and scary, I actually caused my host to end his own life, which is unfortunate. This next one's more showing off the cannon than anything else. I do use the long-hafted axe, but the cannon is the real MVP of this DLC. Like, a lot of people are complaining about the fall off and the, you know, but the tracking is just way too good. Like, as soon as you lock onto them, it gets some sort of homing missile, and that's just too good to pass up, dude. Like, watch this. You'd be amazed at how little health some of these people have. I think this was 139. But yeah, you see that guy's got, like, what, 530 something health? Funny name, by the way. I felt silly killing him, but... So we could just absolutely be oppressive towards this poor host. He's trying so pitifully hard to get to me, despite all the goblins or the imps, whatever. I actually can't change weapons for a second there. So I try to come out and grab him, and he dodges it pretty well. But me and the imps we just got it like that. Okay, this next one, I really want this weapon to be good. There's so many ways to buff it. I'm gonna put up a video showing all the ways you can buff this weapon. It's the Serpent Flail. Now you find it in like a Mesmer soldier outpost near near Shadowkeep. I slapped it on it's a Dex Faith build, so I was like, okay, what's a good ranged option? So I put a bunch of madness spells on it. So it's Serpent Flail, it's madness spells, and these guys were being particularly frustrating. So I popped on the Vike Spear because I was like, maybe I can proc something in these guys. You know, maybe I can. Oop, there we go. The guy's wearing like no clothes, so can't blame him. I just tried not to use only the ash, but at this point I was pretty annoyed with him. Yeah, I got the madness on the Phantom too, right on. Anyway, the real star of this build is the Serpent Flail, and I think this invasion shows it off a lot easier. It works like Royal Knight's Resolve. You pop it, and then on rolling and heavy attacks, there's a big explosion. Like I said, I'm going to post a video. There's so many buffs you can do. Flame grant me strength. I'm wearing Letta's armor, so my rolling and dashing, like running attacks, are buffed. I'm out of FP there. So yeah, Winged Serpent Helm boosts Fire Serpent skills, which apparently Flaro Serpent on this flail is. Big surprise there. Some people were saying it doesn't buff it. I tested it, it buffs it. So I've got the armor, I've got the helmet, I've got Flame Grant Me Strength. I'm two-handing it, as you can see, using the two-hand talisman. I Could probably put the fire cracked tier, but look at that. 811 damage from a flail. That's crazy. Knocks him right out of that. You got to remember to pop it, but it does crazy damage. These guys weren't respecting me at first, and I could tell they started to kind of mobilize a little better. Oh, that was a close. It's very short. It is very short. I will tell you that. I'm not trying to talk like it's the craziest thing I've ever used, but it could be interesting on a... I wonder if it explodes on a guard counter. I actually didn't test that. I could get a shield, or... I should get a shield for this guy. Anyway. I did hours and hours of evasions with this weapon. It's very fun, but it's not... It's my kind of weapon. You know, it's low reward, high risk. Okay, yeah, there we go. After the Serpent Flail invasions, I decided to respec into a full strength build, right? I think I needed like 40 strength just to wear this whole goddamn armor. I decided to run around and give hosts PTSD, because I heard that the Solitary Moon Ash on this sword was really good. You know, I heard this sword was really good scaling, and it's fun. You know, it's not crazy. It's a great sword. It's got the Bastard Sword moveset, you know, the hacky slash, the I'm dragging it on the ground, you know. It's fun. It is a great sword. I love that. These guys are cute. He's got his axes. He's not spamming it. Oh, this. Look at that. Okay, that should tell you something about hyper armor, super armor, whatever the hell you want to call it. That was before patch, okay? This is all before patch. But the way that I went through that while he was still standing with his hand out, it was a weird interaction. That took a lot of damage. Stance. This is a 99, level 99, plus 25, stance-oriented build. Use wing stance, overhead stance, anything that gets a buff, square off. You know, I'm working through them. Level 99 plus 25 has an interesting thing, because if you're... Let's see. If you're level 95, you don't match with meta. If you're level 90, you can still invade... If you're level 99, you can still invade level 90s. So I wanted to still touch on level 90s, but I'm already going to be, you know, invading people with max upgraded weapons. So I went ahead and upgraded mine all the way. It's an interesting level bracket, to say the least. But you get to watch how this guy's fashion changed. I started off with like a strictly samurai thing, then went for more of a apostle-looking approach. This was before the recent patch, I believe. What was this? No, this was the other day. This was after Milady got its stance or poise upgrade. So the heavies are doing a lot better damage. I'm trying to two-hand these weapons whenever I can. I'm not good at parrying. I don't like shields. I don't, you know, use them very often. But I had a lot of fun trying the heavy on the Milady, like, you know, heavy into R1. I hit the wall there, but... Oh yeah, that's right. So this is a full dex build, right? Forgot to mention, I slapped poison on it. I'm level 99, 60 vigor, 40 dex, nothing in arcane. Okay, this is not a poison build. So if I do poison you, it's your own damn fault, I figure. Everything's poison infused, so it's doing less damage. I've got Kindred of Rot on, so it makes up for the damage if I actually poison you. Oh man, these guys are brutal. But you can see I picked up the Verdigris armor. I slapped on Moore's helm. This is the same build, full dex. I wanted to try out the Thorned whip. It's very good. I had So much fun with this freaking whip. I don't play with whips very often. That guy just got absolutely pasted by meteors. This was a fun group. They had a couple blues come in. I killed the blues. One of them died. He's heavy rolling. I don't know what his build is. He's got Morgoth's. He's got a naked behind the shield situation going on. And that's one of the things I love about this weapon. It's got hyper armor on the Ash, I believe, and if you poison people, you can just stand there like a stupid anime character and watch them die. I don't know what was happening. These guys must have been fighting the Deathbird, but it didn't load in for me, so this was an interesting interaction here. I don't know what they were taking damage from. Like, look at that. I don't know what the hell's happening to them. You can see, yeah, it wasn't the octopus, because you can see when the octopus attacks and they take damage, like, on time. I don't know. They're using the Wave of Gold, so I'm assuming the bird's in there, because, you know, that would just melt the bird. It's very cute that he keeps using the rain spell, you know? See, I think the bird killed him. I don't even think I got that, but I thought it was a fun invasion anyway. These guys were dangerous. You can see he's got the jumping curved greatswords combo, which is absolutely crazy. This guy's got chilling mist or something on his beast claws. I didn't notice. Cold as fuck. Just let him die. But this guy, if you don't know it, Dismounter has a range of, I don't know, 3 miles. And he's got Omen Cleaver and Dismounter. So he's got the best of both worlds. Miley Cyrus. He's got the fucking, you know, the range, the damage. He's jumping, he's swinging. Curved greatswords are my favorite freaking weapon in the game, dude. So, you know, I'm over here with this cute build wearing, like, I think at this point I had put on the Knight set and Dane's armor. I'd been wearing Dane's armor for the last couple, but I really like this look. It's just, you know, not exactly defense-oriented. Oh, God, you got me so good there. But I really had to work on my spacing here in these tight corridors, you know? Because he can't exactly do a lot of... See, he hits the wall there. Can't do a lot of sideways attacks. So I feel like a whip that, like, you know, takes up a lot of the area and space is a little at advantage here. That, and I got a little axe buddy. Keeps trying to bait me into that, but as you can see, I'm just a spacing god and cannot be bothered. And knocked his ass right off the roof. And I think I am going to get the poison here in a second. This thing only does, I think 50 poison buildup. There it is. Yum, 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 yum. Now watch what happens. He's too busy focused on rolling. The silent killer. I love poison builds. I love poison builds on low poison weapons. They're my favorite. Anyway, thank you for watching these invasions. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Thanks.